I'm here with a great friend of mine, known 20 plus years, great guy, to do the first ever interview on my channel to discuss entrepreneurship. First, I want to thank you for being on here.
Okay.
Let the people know who you are and tell them a little bit about yourself and your business.
I'm Daion Spencer. Grew up in kind of rough neighborhood. Made my homie Walt. Been friends around like 10, 11 years old. Did a lot of playing sports. First time being in entrepreneurship, the first thing I did was sell ringtones. Next telephone was out, I knew everybody liked the ringtones. I found a way to get the software on my computer, and I was selling them for 50 cents a piece. After that was going, I made a couple of styles here and there. It wasn't real big, but I knew I had something in me that I can sell. After then, I know everybody know about the fake Jordans and the fake Gucci belts. I figured I can dive into that. I got to that. I did well in that. Well, after that, fell off. My next thing was, heard about Cash Land and there's a name called Guardian Angel. Good friend of mine too, named Terrell Taylor. He got a business called Guardian Angels. I saw how they was doing and how much the material cost. So I figured I can do something, which I came up with this logo, Extra Bands. So from there, a little brother, they dived into it. It's called Never Stop Grinding. You need to check them out. They some upcoming rappers. They got some good material out. And they got some nice clothing out.
So let me ask you this. You talked about how, you first started out with ringtones and then how you advanced now to where you're at today. Where did that entrepreneurship vision or that drive come from?
Well, I didn't really want to work for someone, but I knew the ringtones, it wouldn't have been a real big success. It was something small when I was a little younger. I didn't know too much of the ins and outs of business. So that was a good head start for me of how I can work for myself. So as time went on, I gradually got some customers. From that point from here now, I know the ins and outs of how to take care of my customers and do things and, piggyback on anything else they might like or not. So,
how many years have you been in the clothing business?
About 3 years.
Okay. 3 years. So during those 3 years, what would you say was the hardest part of actually going to get a customer base? Like, what was the hardest part of the whole process? What were some of the difficulties you faced?
I wouldn't say that was too difficult because, like I said, I already had a good following base. So once I did my first couple of shirts and my rough drafts and messing up, it was kind of easy for me because I already had, like I said, I had a good following base. I can go outside. Once I put up a shirt, it went out from word to mouth. They say, Daion do this, Daion can do that. So that wasn't really a rough path. I say the roughest thing is about doing it when I first started. I had no one there to provide me the knowledge of how to use the equipment. So of course, I might use the wrong stuff. I might use the wrong temperature. I might mess up a little shirt here and there. But after a good month and a half, I got it all down pat.
So that's a good point that you brought up. Like not having anyone there to give you that guidance as far as how, like you said, the temperature to use and the equipment. How did you overcome that obstacle to get that knowledge you needed to perfect your craft?
Searching YouTube videos, going on Google, and just my rough drafts. Hey, I figure if I can mess up 10 shirts here and there, and it brings me 100 shirts and 100 customers later, I do it 100 times over.
Okay. So I know you mentioned Extra Bands as being your apparel,
correct,
like your staple. Outside of just Extra Bands,
correct,
right? That's yours.
right.
What else do you offer your customer base?
Anything. You from Valentine's Day just passed. If you wanted something, I love my baby, I can put that on a shirt. To birthdays coming up, I'm a queen of March. I just did a couple of them. I just did a couple of them. March birthdays. You can go check my page, see them. Anything. So it never stops because everybody have a birthday.
Mm-hmm.
Everybody have family reunions. I don't like to speak on death, but I do stuff in that area as well. So I'm always able to do anything. And a lot of people always got an up and coming clothing line they want to start. So I can take care of that, give you a rough draft, do a couple shirts for you here and there, and take on from that.
Now, I know you said you've been in the business for 3 years, right? So from the infancy, when it first started, like how much would you say the business has grown?
Well, when I first started out, it was on these t-shirts. It was in the summertime, so on t-shirts. Then as time went on, around like when it was getting colder, like I told you, my little brother and them, the NSG boys never stopped grinding. They wanted sweatsuits. I said, well, maybe I can do sweatsuits. So I started doing that stuff, never stopped grinding. From there, I started doing some skellies. I do dad hats. I did a couple socks sometimes too. So it's like nothing I can do that's require clothing I can put anything on. I got an embroidery machine. I'm still looking onto it, try to figure out how to use that. But I said next couple months I might start embroidering clothes now. So yeah.
So when you started the business, right? Because I know you said going back to the ringtones,
Sure.
You saw that it was popular, it was a need, it was something that you can learn, a niche in the community that you could fulfill,
Sure.
right? What led you down to the path where you saw that opportunity? Was it one specific moment, a conversation you had, or something that you saw where you said, you know what, I can do this and make this my own business venture?
Going buying shirts here and there. Shirts were like $30, $40, $50, $60. When I found out how much you can get for a bulk of t-shirts, I said, man, these people are really getting over. So I said, if I can buy me a bulk of t-shirts, and then I can figure out how to put the things on them that people want, then I might can have a little success there. I found out how much the stuff was, bought the equipment, and you can ask anyone. I'm the cheapest t-shirt guy around. My t-shirt go from $15 on up. If you buy 10 or more, the prices come down. You won't find that deal anywhere. Because, like I said, I like what I'm doing, and I'm here for the customers. That's the reason my customers went from a little bit to a lot. Because the same shirt they buying in the store, I can do as well.
So you mentioned your customer base, like it started small and then it started to grow, and it's continuing to grow
Correct.
Because of the quality and the way that you treat your customer base,
Correct.
right? What was your turnaround times, and how did you make that work with what your customers needed?
I like that you brought that up because I'm gonna go back on a family reunion shirt. Lady came to me and said she needed 60 shirts, and the turnaround time she gave me was just ridiculous. She said she needed them like a week and a half because another person she went to had failed her. So I think one of my other customers referred it to me, and luckily I didn't have an order to do, so I said I can get that done. So I ordered my shirts, came within 2 days, and my material, I always keep material home, so that wasn't a problem. It was about 20 kid shirts, about 40 adult shirts, and what I did, I printed all my material first and picked all the stuff I needed first, and that's when I got the kids shirts separated and adults shirts separated, and I did all adults first. Let her come see them, she liked them. Then I did all the kids. So it was about maybe 5 to 6 days. So I beat the time. and that's one of my number one customers now because she gets a lot of shirts, family reunion, trips, any shirt she needs that's in a boat, she comes to me.
Any other type of products that you would, put branding on, anything like that?
Yes, yes. The way you brought that up, I like that because I told you I didn't have any guidance shit. So the stuff I bought, I just bought off the top of my head. And one thing I did come across, I bought the wrong material. The material I got wasn't for t-shirts. It's actually just for hard surfaces like walls, cars, phones. So since I had the material at my house already, I said I'm not gonna let it go to waste. So then I typed on my Instagram, I can do car emblems as well. So when some people got moving and hauling companies, I can put that on your car, your phone number, your business name. I can do that. Car wash businesses, I can put that on the car. So it evolved from just t-shirts. My business name is the T-shirt guy, but I can do a lot more than just t-shirts.
I said I've known you since 20 plus years. We we getting old,
Right? Yeah.
But I'm proud.
I got a few gray hairs.
Yeah, I mean I'm proud of you because I remember a couple years ago when you first mentioned it, and I've seen it grow a lot. And I know there's a lot of people out here that may be on that path right now, entrepreneurship, or thinking about it.
Correct.
Like if it was one thing you could tell them, a few things, what would you tell them based on your experience that may help them along their journey?
Step one, it will never be easy. If it's easy, then hey, you had the right plan and everything. But like I said, I bought the wrong material. I messed up a few shirts here and there. Never give up. You're gonna get it. If you got a vision, seek out that vision. Never give up. If you have to, reach out. Like I said, look at YouTube videos, Google whatever you need. But trust me, you're gonna get your goal, what you need, by just sticking to what you know.
Okay. Now, is there anything else you want to let the people know? Anything else you want to talk about the business or anything like that?
Like I said, you can check my work out at King_Daion. My Facebook is like I said, Daion Spencer. If you need anything, you can let me know. You can reach out to Walt. If you can't get to me, hey, we just here trying to help the next person that wasn't there to help us.
Well, I want to say thank you. Keep up the great work. And that does it for this video. Please like, share, subscribe. I'm going to have all of, the T-shirt guys information pinned at the bottom of the comment box. And it will be an ad that'll play at the end of this video. So please check him out. He does great work. And he's, you heard what he says. It's not just T-shirts. He could do emblems on cars, all types of stuff. Anything you need, he got you. So I'm Walt, and I'll talk to you soon.